his knees. I looked at her as she looked at me. Then I turned on those KC lights and drove on down, 'cause it felt so right.
Well, welcome to our show. This is the first artist that I'm interviewing, Jason Clark. He opened up Country on the Sound. We just got a little snippet of him performing one of his songs, and welcome.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Now, I understand that you live in Destin, correct?
I do. Grew up in Destin, Florida, and still perform over there pretty regularly.
Okay. I always ask everybody this, but can you tell me who influenced you?
Yeah, James Taylor was probably my #1 influence. Then beyond that, I got into a lot of singer-songwriters, which everything these days has moved to country. So I follow a lot of the songwriters in country music now for influence. It's really
okay. What kind of guitar do you play?
Well, at home I've got Martins and Goodalls, but on stage I'm a Takamine guy all the way. I can't beat the Takamine sound plugged in. You know, it's just such a great guitar. Yeah, absolutely.
How early did you start playing?
I didn't start playing guitar until I was about 20 years old. I started playing. I didn't want to have to go get a regular job delivering pizzas in college, so I thought I'd pick up a guitar and try to go make some money in bars, and that's exactly what I did. So.
Well, you've done pretty good for only playing for a year.
Yeah, I wish it was that long.
Listen, where can people catch you? Where do you perform at mostly?
I play weekly at the Boathouse on Destin Harbor. Every Friday night I start at 7 o'clock. And then on Mondays in October, they're going to have me at AJ's for the fishing rodeo down on the dock. So if you can come Mondays about 7 o'clock, I think it's 6 to 10, they're going to have me down there. So please come on down and check it out. I hope you have a good time.
Okay, and it was a real pleasure watching you perform and also talking to you and meeting you. Everybody, this is Jason Clark, Randy Meredith. See ya.
I can tell by the look on your face, you didn't really feel what you made yourself say. I breathe in, I breathe out, don't want to let go. I'll never believe that you truly moved on. Encore.
Listen, this is a beautiful day. It's like 80 degrees and sunny.
Oh my gosh, we are so blessed to have such a sunny and summery fall, beginning of fall. Feels great out here. Good time, it's beautiful. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Now what are you going to do, just kick back and enjoy the rest of the night?
I'm going to go relax for maybe about 30 minutes and then I will be back into business, Courtney, and I will be running crazy around here.
All right, well, we appreciate you stopping by after your performance and, you know, saying hi to everybody.
Thank you for having me, and thank you, Navarre, for supporting me. Don't forget to find me on Facebook, Courtney, CORTNI, and like my page.
There you go.
Thank you.
You just enjoyed listening to Dylan Carmichael, and welcome to Navarre.
Hello, Navarre's a beautiful place.
Is this the first time you've been here?
This is the first time I've been here.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your background? What kind of artist influenced you?
Hank Williams Jr. is a big influence to me. I came from Kentucky, a lot of bluegrass there, and so music is very present there. I'm not personally influenced by bluegrass as much as I am just the presence of the music, and then I got into Hank Williams Jr. And Hank Jr. is kind of my influence.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? Are you doing more songwriting, performing, touring? Where do you see yourself doing?
I see myself touring, cutting albums, records, and playing, touring and playing shows. Like I say, cutting records, touring, playing shows, and also continuing writing songs.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed your performance a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. It means a lot.
Okay, so you guys keep an eye out, because I think there's some big things ahead for you.
All right, I appreciate that. Please come find me on Facebook and Twitter, and Periscope is the new thing nowadays, and on there live video performances I play and my new songs and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And my website, DylanCarmichael.com.
Okay, very good. You guys check that out, and thank you very much, Dylan.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got the red, white, and blue hanging high in the yard, but the money's running low, though. We've been working real hard, so tonight the hot dogs
Hi everybody, this is Ashton Shepherd and welcome to our show.
Well, I'm proud to be here. I was unexpectedly am here and I'm glad to be in front of the camera. Thank you so much.
This is the first time you've been to Navarre?
It is. We've done a lot of shows in Florida. We've done several shows in the Panama City area and all across Florida. We've had a lot of support in Florida, but we haven't been here, so we're glad to be here.
Now, I really liked your song from your last album, are you starting to work on another one? Because it's been about 2 years, right?
Yes, actually I am. I always tell people, you know, and people that are songwriters will understand this. People that write songs never stop. So you're always writing songs. So I've been writing steadily, and we've got some really, really great material that I'm excited to share with the fans. And our next route is deciding whether or not we want to still take the independent road that I've been taking, or whether we want to reapproach doing a major label deal. Because my baby girl that was born in 2011, she's 4 now, and my boy's 9. They're big enough to take on the road. So we're thinking maybe that is part of what we do. So we're sniffing that out too. So people may see me back in more mainstream if that's all willing and able, and the good Lord's willing.
Now, I always ask this, but can you tell me who influenced you?
Oh gosh, my brothers, you know, they raised me up. Parents raised me up listening to a lot of Keith Whitley, John Conley, Dolly Parton, Patti Loveless, and you know, I grew up. People, you know, they pick with me about my age. I was born in &86, so when I was a child, Alan Jackson and Pam Tillis and Joe Diffie and Mark Chestnut, those guys were on the radio heavy, and they were real country. And real country still had a place, so that's what I really thrive on. Yeah, is that kind of music. And I love, and believe it or not, people are surprised, I like Florida Georgia Line too. I like all kinds of music, all types of country music, but my heart's in traditional.
Okay. Well, I wish you a lot of luck in your future endeavors, and I really did enjoy your performance.
Oh, I'm so glad. I appreciate that. I had a ball. Those guys really nailed it for us to not got to rehearse together. They rehearsed without me, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad to be here today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
I'm with Jason Wyatt, and I'm sure you guys have heard of him. This is the first time you've been in Navarre playing?
It's the first time I've been in Navarre, and absolutely love it. We've been down deeper in Florida, but I got so many friends out here. I'm thinking, what are we doing? We need to be out in this part of the neck of the woods more often.
Oh yeah. And you know, one of the things I really enjoyed about watching you was your mix-up between the country and the '80s rock and everything. I enjoy that.
Well, thank you. Well, you know what? It's so funny. Like I was saying, I'm got a country boy at heart. I really am. But I can't deny I just love to rock and have a good time. And plus, I got some great artists here. I love to see them grow and give them opportunities that I never got to have when I was kind of growing. And so I feel like I get to give back to them, but I get to play still. So it's a perfect combination. You know, I really, really enjoy it.
And I mean, everybody's really tight up there too. I mean, the drummer's tight. I mean, everybody that you had was excellent.
Well, I got to tell you, when I was with the Lost Trailers, of course, these guys, they come out and they play for me when they can, and I appreciate them big time. It is so good to have great players in place that you can trust and have a good time on stage. When you don't have to worry about it, it makes such a big difference. Such a big difference with players. So, man, they do a great job, and I love these guys, and they're good people. That's why I love them so much.
Now I got to ask you, are you working on a project now, or do you have something coming down the road maybe?
Absolutely, I am. Okay. And because of all the production work I've been doing and working with artists, it's a little slower than I want it to be. But absolutely, I'm firing off tunes. I'm working the studio, and it's not going to be that long. I really am going to dig in. October, November, December is going to be slowing down. That's where I'm going to dig in a little bit. Yeah. Nashville slows down, and I get to be involved in the slowdown as well. And there goes the people in front of us.
Yes, my competitor is cutting right through us.
Love it.
Listen, I really enjoyed you, and if you weren't here tonight, get a chance to listen to his music or see him perform. What a pleasure.
I appreciate y'all. JasonWhiteProductions.com. I'd love to hang out, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Jason.
Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
Well, I'm standing here with JT Hodges, and he needs no introduction. Is this your first time in Navarre?
It is not my first time, but it's my first time going all out right on the beach. Just had a fantastic set, great crowd. Wow, it's awesome to be here. Beautiful night.
I really enjoyed your two original songs, your newest ones.
Oh, thank you, man.
They were really spot on.
I appreciate that. I enjoy the process of just kind of like figuring out who you are as an artist, and anytime people are listening to something a little different and they dig it, it's always a win for me. So
now, something I always ask everybody is, who influenced you?
wow, I mean, well, my parents, they started the first multi-track recording studio ever built in Fort Worth, Texas. It was called Buffalo Sound Studios. I mean, Pops was working with like Michael Bolton to Leon Redbone to Delbert McClinton. So needless to say, there was all sorts of genres of music coming in. Well, he also had an audio library, so I was listening to everything. I would say today, my biggest influences are probably a little bit of Elvis Presley, Garth Brooks, Peter Gabriel, Don Henley, and we'll throw in some George Strait in there. U2. I mean, I like it all. I like rock and roll. I like country. You know, if it's a good song, I'm a fan.
Okay, and for those of you who couldn't make it here, either you had to work or whatever, this is your chance to meet JT, and this is why he's here talking to us, because he loves Navarre and he loves all the fans out here.
Beautiful place. The fans are amazing. This place is amazing. It's been an honor to be here. Love you guys. Hope to be back soon. Thank you so much. Enjoyed chatting with you.
Thank you, JT.
Appreciate you, Randy.
Hello, I have here with me Red Marlo. He's originally from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, but right now he's living in Nashville. Welcome to Navarre.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. It's a pleasure to be here with y'all. It's a beautiful place.
Oh, isn't it super? And we were kind of lucky the clouds rolled in, because it provided a little bit of coolness.
Well, we definitely needed some coolness for sure.
Well, and speaking of that, I think that your performance is fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Something that I always ask everybody is, can you tell me who influenced you?
Well, my dad actually is probably my biggest influence. I grew up, he's a preacher, so we grew up playing and singing in church all over the place, Alabama, Mississippi, you name it, we've been there. So honestly, my dad is probably the biggest influential person in my life as far as music. So
wow.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. But
Now, how old were you when you started like writing songs? You know, started getting into that process?
Well, the first song I ever wrote, I was about 18 years old, but I started playing music when I was about 9 years old, so it took a little while for me to really start writing songs, but that's all I've done pretty much since then, is just write songs and sing. So I've been really blessed and just happy, man, to get to do that for a living, you know.
Now, what are your plans, say, like 2 years from now? Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
Well, honestly, I'm going to do a new record here pretty soon. I'm going to be working with a good friend of mine, Jimmy Ritchie. So we're going to try to get a new record done and mainly build fans. I want to go out to the people more so than, don't get me wrong, I want to be on the radio and all that stuff too, but my main goal is to go meet people and touch people's lives with music, and so that's what I really want to do. I want to go out and play music for the people, you know.
Well, listen, if you guys get a chance to see Red Marlo anywheres, jump on it, buy the tickets, and go see him. He is a fantastic performer, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Absolutely.